It is my pleasure to welcome you to the 154th commencement ceremony. This is a time for celebrating, so let us enter into the spirit of honoring, praising, and congratulating our graduates of the class of 2013. We will begin this evening with the singing of the national anthem, led by voice performance student Jan Ramsire. Please rise. Pleased and honored to have with us members of the Board of Trustees of Illinois State University. Trustees are citizens appointed by the governor who serve without financial compensation, devoting their energies to the betterment of our university. Will the members of the Board of Trustees please stand and be recognized as I read your names? And please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Chairperson Michael McCuskey. Trustee Ann Davis. Trustee Rocky Donahue. Trustee Betty Kinzer. Trustee Bob Cherney. And Student Trustee Aaron Von Quayler. Thank you for being here. We are also honored to have with us several Illinois State University administrative officers, faculty, and student leaders. Will each individual please stand as I call your name and be recognized? And again, please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Vice President for Finance and Planning, Dr. Dan Izell. Vice President for Student Affairs, Dr. Larry Dietz. Vice President for University Advancement, Ms. Erin Manet. Associate Vice President for Research and Graduate Studies, Dr. Daryl Kruger. Director of Graduate Studies, Dr. Alberto Delgado. Associate Dean, University Libraries, Mr. Dallas Long. Dean, College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Gregory B. Simpson. Chief of Staff to the President, Mr. Jay Groves. Associate Dean, College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Joseph Laney. Associate Dean, Dr. Sally Perry. Assistant Dean, Ms. Deborah Fox. President of the Alumni Association, Mr. Greg Ayers, and the former President of the student body, Mr. Andy Manno. Thank you for being here this evening. Please welcome the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Gregory Simpson, who will recognize our outstanding faculty, department chairs, and school directors.
The university is a very special institution, committed to learning and the exploration of ideas. At the heart of this academic environment are our faculty, who dedicate their energy, time, and talents to sharing with students their love of learning, the excitement of exploring ideas, and the confidence to reach further potential. It is my honor and pleasure to recognize and thank our talented College of Arts and Sciences faculty, department chairs, and school directors dedicated to building our students' futures. Will you please stand and be recognized? Catherine Wolf, today's student speaker, has earned a Bachelor of Arts degree in English education. She has been an active member of Sigma Tau Delta, an international English honors society, and Secondary Dominance, ISU's premier female a cappella group. She was also a participant in the honors program and worked as an honors peer mentor, as well as a preview guide. Wolf is a 2012-2013 Robert G. Bone Scholar and was the 2012 recipient of the Anna Keaton and Ruth A. Henline Scholarships. Catherine Wolf.
Thank you, Dean Simpson. had said. Remember that communications class we all had to take as a gen ed freshman year? You know, the one that teaches you how to talk in front of people without being completely terrified? Well, in addition to the usual assignments, my professor had us write and perform what she called theme speeches. These speeches could be in whatever style and about whatever we wanted. I wrote a commencement speech. 4 years ago, I wrote almost entirely about the necessity of hope. I wrote about the importance of hoping for more in your life than merely finding a job and making a living. I wrote that hope was all we really needed to make the world better. But my learning experiences over the past 4 years have changed my idea about what a good commencement speech should say, as well as my ideas about what we really need to know as we try to move forward. I've learned that hope, while incredibly, undeniably important, will only get us so far. We've had the ability to hope for a long time, and now we have all of this awesome knowledge stuff to back it up. The time has finally arrived to go out into this real world thing they're always telling us about and actually do something with it. Now is the time to get our hands dirty. We've got to clear away the dust of broken establishments and broken spirits so that the little green things sprouting up through the cracks have room to breathe. Our job will be to make something new, better. Our job will be to move forward. So, how is this possible? How do we know that we can do it? All of our learning experiences have undoubtedly been extremely different, but this works to our advantage. To paraphrase one of my favorite authors, David Foster Wallace, in his 2005 commencement speech at Penn University, the knowledge we're going to have to use now has almost nothing to do with facts and formulas and a whole lot to do with awareness. And I don't mean that in terms of political correctness. I mean awareness that the world needs us to do something awesome, and awareness that we need each other in order to actually accomplish anything. As widely varied as our knowledge bases are, our awareness has developed a great deal during our time at ISU. Along with one other vital skill, we've learned how to think. We've learned how to think about what the world really needs in order to become better. To think that some voice other than our own might have something valuable to contribute to the conversation. And perhaps most importantly, to think about what it really means to be human. And what better lesson is there to learn than that? We're going to have to cast aside the notion that there's nothing we can do about the state of the world and that it's not our job to fix anything. That is our job. And we also have to accept the fact that it's going to take a lot of work. Now, we have to make use of our new awareness, our new thinking skills, and that ability to hope we've had all along. We have to combine those things with each of our own unique knowledge bases, which we've spent the last 4 years developing. Then, we must work hard, together. If we can figure out a way to do that, and I think we can, I really believe that we will be able to make the world a better place. I wish you all way more than luck. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you, Catherine. That was delightful. It is with a mixture of gratitude and sadness that Dr. Bowman is now introduced to deliver his final commencement address. We have had many opportunities to pay tribute to his remarkable career at Illinois State, but I also know how much he enjoys commencement. So this is perhaps the most appropriate forum to thank the man whose leadership has had such a profound impact on Illinois State and its place in higher education around the world. Please join me in a round of applause for President Al Bowman. share gratitude on behalf of the student body and introduce President Bowman.
Thank you, Provost Everett. I see graduation in its purest definition, not just as a ceremony in which one would receive a degree, but as the next step in one's journey and one's chapter in life. Not only will I and the class sitting before me be starting the next chapter in our lives, but President Bowman will be starting that next chapter with us. President Bowman has decided to retire from his position as the 17th President of Illinois State University, just as we have all decided to retire from being students at our current level. But as we have learned from this great institution and from the great teacher of life, we continue to learn and expand from our own experiences. And therefore it can be said that we really never stop being students. Just as President Bowman will forever be remembered as our President of Illinois State University. We may leave our dorm rooms or our apartments, we may leave our classrooms, but we will forever remain together as Redbirds of Illinois State University. President Bowman may leave his office, he may leave Hovey Hall, but he will forever remain to us, President Al Bowman. Most of us here have spent our undergraduate years under the great leadership of one man. For all of us, the time we have had at Illinois State University was one of excitement and passion and fun. We have come to love and respect a man that we have come to know. A man who has gone out of his way to know each and every one of us. I can't think of another university where you can walk up to any one student and ask them who their president is. Without any hesitation, here at ISU, we know who our president is, and that is President Al Bowman. With that, it is my great honor and privilege to introduce for the last time, giving his commencement to this college, President Al Bowman.
That's a home run introduction. Who said that number 13 was an unlucky number? I am thrilled that my last commencement address in front of the College of Arts and Sciences is for the class of 2013. I'd like to be among the first to congratulate you for reaching this important graduate milestone. I also want to thank you for choosing this university as your collegiate home. During your time here, you've seen a remarkable transformation as Illinois State's prominence on the national stage reached heights few could have imagined 20 years ago. For 2 consecutive years, we've been ranked among the top 100 public universities in the country in U.S. News and World Report. Our admission standards, retention, and graduation rates have all reached historic highs. A growing number of our academic programs are ranked in the top 20 nationally, and in departments where students are required to complete national exams for license, to complete national exams for licensure or certification, ISU students far exceed state and national averages. Over the last 10 years, Illinois State has generated almost $250 million in grants, and more than 100 of our faculty members have reached the $1 million level in grants received. The past 10 years has seen more private gifts to the university than any other decade in our history. These gifts funded scholarships, faculty and staff development opportunities, athletic programs, and improved facilities and technologies. In just the last 8 years, more than $130 million in private gifts have been generated for this university. As we have elevated our academic enterprise, the campus landscape has undergone dramatic change. We have constructed new classroom and laboratory buildings and have renovated most of our existing facilities. Today, our campus has a beautiful Center for the Performing Arts, a new College of Business building that was funded with a lead gift from State Farm Insurance. We have a research farm along the I-55 corridor. We have closed, remodeled, and reopened all 6 of our residence hall towers and dining centers in an ambitious $120 million renovation project. We completely renovated our largest classroom and office building, Schrader Hall, funded by none other than Rod Blagojevich. We should have something positive to say about every governor of this state. That's all I've got. We demolished 3 of our oldest residence halls to make room for a new $49 million student fitness and kinesiology building. And this past fall, we opened a new $60 million apartment-style residence hall with our first ever public-private partnership. In national and international competitions, Illinois State students have simply excelled. During your 4 years on our campus, we've seen a team of students from the School of Information Technology program advance to the finals of the Collegiate Computer Programming Competition in Egypt. A student in actuarial science won an award that is earned by only a handful of actuarial students from around the world, and in doing so, became the 5th Illinois State student to receive the award, a record that has been matched by just one other university in the world. And while we don't offer degrees in the culinary arts, a student majoring in construction management, Tyler Ranieri, was one of 3 finalists for the Doritos New Flavor Challenge. How about that? Tuition might be high, but who knows what you might learn at this university. Because the class of 2013 includes some of the most academically talented students we've ever enrolled, our expectations for you are extremely high. And while I know many of you are anxious about the job market, the demographic shift underway as millions of baby boomers leave the workforce could have a dramatic impact on future employment opportunities. The more immediate concern, of course, is today's labor market, and it's encouraging to see that employers plan to hire 2% more college graduates this year than they did in 2012. And starting salaries are expected to be higher than they were a year ago. In closing, I consider it an honor to have served as this institution's president for the last 10 years. My most treasured memories all revolve around students. Anyone who spends time around Illinois State students knows that the future of our great country is in good hands. Your future success will reflect the transformative power of the university to help you uncover your special talents and use them to make a difference. Congratulations, class of 2013. Provost Everett will now join me as we confer the doctoral, master's, and baccalaureate degrees on our 2013 graduates.
Carly Marie Deacon.
Caitlin Hartman.
What? Jennifer J. Duckworth.
Derek John Herman.
Elizabeth Marie Eichhorst.
Nicole Melissa Hillard.
Yeah.
Alyssa Lauren Lane.
Mike
Molly Patricia Clary.
Angela Gale Payton.
Melissa Rose Klutz.
Katie Marie Perez.
Graduating summa cum laude, Megan Elizabeth Cravata.
Sarah Nicole Peterson.
Graduating magna cum laude, Michaela Rose Ellsworth. Rhodes Scholar, and also graduating with a second major in Spanish, Maggie Kathleen Leonard.
Tori Anders Samuelson.
Graduating magna cum laude, Ashley Lewin.
Stephanie Maria Sorno.
Graduating summa cum laude, Samantha Louise Luckert.
Kelsey Nicole Schaefer.
Graduating magna cum laude, Devin Renee Manning.
Graduating magna cum laude, Kelly Elise Schick.
And graduating summa cum laude, Morgan Lynn McCaslin.
Allison Kaiser Sherline.
Samantha Menezes.
Courtney Mary Schreiner.
Sarah Marie Menezes.
Brooke Ann Sequist.
Nora May Riley.
Rachel Ann Walters.
Alexandria Julia Rodriguez.
Ashley Lynn Westner.
Ashley Marie Rupp. Graduating cum laude and also graduating with a second major in English, Anita Marie Samas.
Robert James Wilter.
Anna Marie Schnacke.
All graduates receiving a baccalaureate degree with a major in the School of Social Work, please proceed across the stage and receive your diploma covers. Director Zosky will present the diploma covers.